My mom always told us to move out, and I've always wanted to move out. 2 years ago, it came to a point where I had to leave. I considered living in my car until my friend reached out to me and offered that I stay in her apartment. So I lived there for 2 weeks, but eventually moved out to my dad's place. My dad helped me make my room in a cubbyhole that used to be his workroom. I would contribute to his rent with what money I had. There was little privacy though, because I didn't have a door, but at least I wasn't scolded for working on my art like at my mom's. But then I had to leave. I had to go back to living at my mom's. I would travel from home to school for 2 hours and then back again to Surrey for 2 hours. I remember long hours on transit, carrying big canvases on the bus, and feeling really disconnected. But I always thought that this living was temporary. I would look religiously on Craigslist for cheap rent. In the summer of that last year in school, I took up my friend's offer on her available sublet. I remember filling my sister's car trunk with my sculptures and paintings to move in. The room was so nice and spacious, but it wasn't really my own. I felt like an outsider in a settled home, so I would go home to my mom's to visit my brother because that felt like home. The sublet ended after 2 months, and I had no place to go but back to my mom's. So again began the Craigslist hunt, and a month later, I found a sublet in an artistic household. I really loved that living space and made a lot of art in the days I was there. It gave me a vision of my future home, but again, it was only for 2 months. So I moved back again to my mom's in Surrey, and I lived there for a month. But then my mom moved into a 3-bedroom basement in South Van. I moved in with her and paid my rent there, but she ended up leaving after a month and a half because she found a bigger basement for cheaper. I remember her move being really abrupt. She took all of her furniture out, and I was living in an empty room where I slept on a mattress on the ground. After that, my friend helped me cram all my things into her car, and I moved to my friend's house near 29th Avenue. There I slept on a mattress in her living room. Then I found a room in a grungy house off Craigslist that was at least cheap and spacious. Turns out the move was a mistake. Almost every week, there would be a loud party and a huge mess, so I couldn't even play my music or really think. One morning, I woke up to find my belongings vandalized, and I was threatened. This time, my mom helped me move out of the place. The police helped escort me out, the landlords wouldn't give me my money back, and I was back at my mom's again. I slept on a spare bed in my brother's bedroom. I was here for a month until I found a 2-bedroom basement with my friend. It was $900 a month. We both thought we struck gold and took the place right away. Turns out, we should have listened to our instincts with the landlord being sketchy. We didn't have heat and hot water for a long time, and the place was moldy. I was living half here and half at my mom's until I couldn't take it anymore. I promised myself to never go back, and I stayed full-time in that moldy basement. This past summer, I moved into a 3-bedroom basement for $12.50 a month with 2 of my friends, and this is now my current living space. Honestly, it feels weird to be settled. I never questioned it, I just did it.